Alright, quickly I just want to say I normally have scripts or notes or something to go off of when I'm doing a review or something like this, but because I have to return this thing in a couple hours, I'm just going to go for it off of memory. For those of you who don't know, this is the Canon 1DC. It is a full-frame 18 megapixel DSLR made by Canon, and when it came out for what it was, this thing was groundbreaking. In 2012, when this camera came out, it was priced at $15,000. It has since been discontinued for many reasons. For a lot of you watching, I know that you know what the Canon 1DX Mark II is, and this is the camera that came just before it. For those of you wondering why this camera was so expensive, this was the first DSLR considered to be a cinema camera, meaning this was the first of its kind built for video makers. This was the first full-frame camera to include a 4K video feature as well as a makeshift Super 35 film look. I didn't actually take this out for its filming capabilities. Yes, I played around with some of the film capabilities, especially because it has C-Log built into it, but I actually took this out because I went to a boat racing event this weekend and I wanted to test out its high frame rates. Compared to the camera that I actually own, which is the 5D Mark IV, this thing shoots 12 frames per second versus 7 frames a second, as well as every photo that comes out of this camera sits around 18 megabytes, while my 5D Mark IV sits around 32 megabytes. So not only was this camera faster, but it also took up less space on my hard drives. Yes, I know I'm sacrificing some quality of photos in that, but for what I was shooting, didn't make that big of a difference. Now with current cameras having the video functions that they do, this camera kind of became obsolete, but isn't completely out of the running. Like I said, it is discontinued and it was $15,000 back when it came out in 2012, but one of my buddies actually just picked one of these up used for about $2,500. That's all I really have to say for this camera for now. I will say I will definitely be taking it out as often as I can. I have some weddings coming up that I want to shoot, and I would much rather have this camera than my 80D with me as a backup. Next time I have it though, I'll be sure to test out the video capabilities a lot more than what I did. Peace. I have nothing to throw at the camera.